What's up, everybody? It's Cam from Legendary Dads Outdoors. Sorry we haven't posted any content lately. We've all been very busy, a lot of stuff going on, but we got some more stuff coming very soon. But I just wanted to sit down this evening and kind of go over a product that I have been using. ATN X Sight 2 HD. I got the 3 to 14 power. I just figured I could kind of do a real quick, simple review of this from a simple man's views. Man, this thing does all kind of stuff. I mean, it's a rangefinder. It does shooting solutions, adjustments for windage and elevation, GPS. I mean, it's got all kinds of stuff that this thing will do. It's got the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, e-compass, recoil activated video. That is something that I am in the process of learning how to use, and also right there. I've mostly used it at nighttime myself. I have played with it during the daytime, but this thing's pretty cool. And what I'm gonna show you is what I've got it set up on, which is kind of a custom setup. Some of you may laugh at it. That's fine. But I just want to give you guys a quick look at my rifle, how I've got it set up on it, and kind of tell you what I think about it. We'll go from there. Okay guys, this is my setup. Now I know it looks goofy, but it works, and that's all that matters. This gun I set up to specifically be for, basically 100 yards and down. It is on a Marlin 22 Magnum, and I had to have that this rail custom mounted and whatnot. There's a local gunsmith that I had to do that. He had to do a lot of shaving to get the bolt to function. And as always, first and foremost, always make sure your gun's clean and clear before you go to messing with it in the house. But anyway, so this guy right here, the X Sight 2, it's fairly simple to use, as long as you're just using it for the basic use of turning it on and having it already on night mode and using it. You got your power button, it comes right on. If you've never looked down a optic like this before, it's nothing like looking down a scope. You're basically looking at a computer screen, which is took a little getting used to for me. But your manual zoom is your forward button, zoom out the back button. You can start recording with the right button and take a picture with the left button. Now all that is if you have an SD card inserted into the camera or into the optic, which goes into this side port here. You screw it out and there's a little spot for it. What I use to power it, initially I just bought good AA batteries and would do that. It screws into the side right there. You just take and drop your 4 AA's in. After doing a lot of research on what operates these things the best, I ended up personally going with the Kentley batteries. And I just happened to catch a sale on a particular person selling them on eBay. I got the charger and 2 4-packs of the Kentley batteries. I want to say it was around $40 or $50. But from what I understand, these are about the best if you're going to stay running that AA battery. Now, you can go to the battery packs, that have the mount back here and whatnot. It comes with this IR light. Now, I don't have any issues with this IR light. I know a lot of people that upgrade to a much better IR light. But for the purpose of my gun, 100 yards and down, this one works fine. So far, I haven't had any issues with ATN as far as a customer service stance. The original IR light that I bought was this one, but I ended up getting another one. I'll tell you why. Because this little mount right here, this little part that screws in on the Picatinny rail, broke the first time I was screwing it on. I contacted ATN. They were very helpful and got them on the phone, and I asked them for another mount. Now, apparently they will not just send you the mount. They said that the IR light and the mount come together as one, so I have an extra IR light now, which is good. That's a plus. I also believe it should be worth mentioning what I have set this rifle up for, and that is predator hunting. Of course, the Coyote is probably about the biggest thing I would try to take with the 22 Magnum. I also have a bolt action 223, kind of reserved. It doesn't have an optic. Just if I want to stick this on there and hog hunt or something like that. But basically, this is a nuisance animal rig currently. Now, the one-shot zero. I was a little intimidated by that at first, but it turned out to be extremely simple. There's nothing to it. If you follow the instructions in the manual here, they're step by step. It's a one-shot zero. Now, I don't know about you, but I found myself, after getting the one-shot zero, kind of stepping to various ranges between 120 and shooting just to see how it held its accuracy. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. Haven't had to re-zero it. The other night, just out of boredom, I went to a friend of mine's house at 100 yards, and he had some 4-inch steel plates, AR 500 plates, and actually they were on a dueling tree. And I set up at 100 yards in the middle of the night and was just shooting them, ringing them around, no problem. Thing holds zero just fine, especially even on a mount like so. So it's a very good thing I've found so far. I know that I see a lot of people kind of talking down about the ATN just because it's a cheaper option. A lot of people are big into the thermal and stuff and say that these are pieces of junk, but in my experience thus far, it's been a great optic. I haven't had any issues, so I definitely would recommend it. They're around $500 to $600. You can find them used for less than that, but so far it's been a great thing for me. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the SD card, stick it in the optic. We'll go outside and do a little looking around. That way you can see firsthand through it how it looks at night.
What, baby?
Can I tell you what he gave me up? Will you get done chewing it?
Yeah. Just a second, sweetie. Alright, this is with the hour light on low. It has a medium and a high. I find myself not needing the high very often, unless you're trying to look way out into a field. Now you can adjust. What I'm doing right now is adjusting the beam on the hour light. Pulled it back to a very broad beam, or you can dial it way in to a much more direct. You can almost see the square there. If you're looking at a longer distance, you can definitely see that. But anyway, there you go.
Okay guys, in the midst of that, a couple of things I forgot about. That is how it looks with the hour light mounted. Now obviously if you're mounting it on a different application than an AR or something like that, you're probably going to have more Picatinny rail options, other places to mount this. This being the gun it is, does not have that, with the exception of this, but I just put that on there for a bipod mount. But side of the scope's about my only option. So, and it works just fine. Just have to take it off before it goes back in the gun case. Another thing that I like about these is, as you saw in the video, I use the black and white theme color. You can do the black and green. I prefer the black and white one. You can change the reticle color, and there's also multiple different reticle styles. The one that you saw in the video is just the one that I prefer and the color that I prefer. It's all personal preference, guys. If you've got the money, if you've got it to blow, just go thermal. Sounds like, for everybody I've talked to, that's a much better option. But if you're on a budget, if you can afford $600 to spend on a day/night optic, and this is a great option for me. Anything that you guys see me having on here, see me using, is all going to be stuff that I could get on a budget. I'm a father of 2 beautiful little girls. My wife stays at home to take care of them, and she's in college. So money's not just to be thrown around here. So this is just an honest review from an honest guy down on the lower class. But just let me know, guys, if you have any more comments or questions about this. I know more about it than I laid out here. I just wanted this to be a very simple review. You know, saying that I like it basically, and that I think it's worth the money. So if you guys have any more questions, put them down below. You know, drop a like. You know, go subscribe, share, whatever you guys want to do, and just let me know if you got any other questions. Sounds good. Thanks, and God bless from Legendary Dad's Outdoors.